Welcome to the 3 steps to starting a 6-figure chatbot agency in 2019. My name is Hector Santiesteban and I'm the founder of Millennial Skills, and our goal here is to help you create a personal revolution in your life by giving you the tools and the trainings that you need to go out there and create the business that you love. And what we want to do today is we really want to walk you through the 3 steps that you need to take to go out there and create your own service-based business and start providing chatbots to other businesses. And what's beautiful about this opportunity right now is there is a small window where lots of businesses are looking for automation. They're looking for ways to get online. They're looking for opportunities to get social. But the problem that a lot of marketers have faced is that there's been, it's very crowded. A lot of people have been doing Facebook ads for a long time. A lot of people have been doing website design. A lot of people have been doing Google ads, SEO, and it's a very crowded space. Though what's wonderful about chatbots, it's a brand new, wide open space that's there for the taking. And so in these 3 videos, we're actually going to walk you through what you need to do to get started. We're going to walk through how and why you need to start with picking a niche and picking an industry. Then we're going to talk about how to create a demo bot and all the various functions that your chatbot can actually have for that industry. And then finally, we'll finish up with maybe the most important part, which is how to actually get in front of those businesses as well. So grab a notebook, grab a pen, sit back, and let's enjoy the training. Talk about the very first thing, and let's talk about the most important aspect of starting a chatbot agency, and that is picking your niche and creating your offer and service. And what I'll share with you is that although it may seem really sexy, and although it may seem very smart, or that it may seem like you're very educated to call yourself a chatbot maker, it's actually it's not something that's very attractive to business owners, and it's actually something that's going to hurt your business more than actually harm it. And so what I would share with you is that when I first started, I had a ton of people who gave me a ton of confused looks, who really didn't understand what we provided. And I wanted to be able to sell chatbots. I knew that I had this amazing tool and amazing product and amazing service to be able to offer, but I had a ton of people who just didn't quite get it and didn't understand the opportunity that came along with it. And so what I'll share with you is that it's really important for you to not see yourself just as like a chatbot maker, but really see yourself as some sort of messenger marketing provider, to be able to see yourself as some sort of automation assistance, to be able to see yourself as not just the tool that you use, but really the service and the value that you provide. And I'll share with you when we really changed our methods, right? And we stopped looking at ourselves as just a chatbot agency, and we really looked at ourselves as how we could actually benefit an industry. And we were going after the real estate space. And so what we did is we really tried to learn as much as we could about real estate agents, about the real estate industry, about what they were looking to do, and how something like our services could actually apply to their business. And we learned a ton about the fact that they did a lot of the work that they were doing, a lot of the active work was actually following up with leads, was actually qualifying leads, was actually having basic conversations with leads, and spending tons of time either cold calling their leads and not, having 95% of the people not answer, or knocking on doors and having, 99% of the people reject them. And so what we really tried to position ourselves as was not just a chatbot provider, was not just a chatbot supplier, but really we tried to position ourselves as we're an automation assistant. We're someone that could actually come in and save you time. We could actually qualify these people for you. And instead of pitching ourselves as chatbot, providers, they actually saw us as someone who was converting their leads, who was closing more business for them. And so it really came about not just knowing our chatbots, not just knowing our tools, but really understanding our niche, understanding our industry, and understanding how we could actually utilize and leverage our tools to be able to impact and improve their business. And so that's really what happened at the beginning. And the beautiful thing about chatbots is that they can impact and they can be beneficial for every type of business. A lot of people, at least in the beginning, I used to hear, what type of businesses can we use chatbots for? What's the best industry for chatbots? And I'm like, any industry is great for chatbots, because every single industry is going to start integrating messenger automation, and every single industry is going to start trying to automate these interactions, because it's too expensive, it's too costly, but it's also really, really valuable to these businesses. So I want to dive in and I want to show you some of the niches that I've actually worked with, and we're going to kind of take a peek behind the scenes and show you some of the things that we've done, because I've been able to build bots in dozens of, over a dozen industries, right? And so we'll kind of take a look at what are the different ways that you can do it. And so you guys can see, we've sold, e-com templates and home services templates and affiliate marketing. We'll kind of take a look at those kind of things. But I want to show you that not only can it just go into your regular, everyday, local services, but it's also something that we've actually built a bot for a musician, and we were able to double their streams over the time that we were working with them, because a big part of it was because they were able to get the stream links right here through the bot. And so I'll show you, let me see if I can pull up, okay, so music channels right here. We actually embedded, right, their Spotify page, their SoundCloud page, right? We actually had all of the songs on there, and so when they got when they got this delivered to them, what we had is we actually had a way for them to go directly to the Spotify playlist, and we were able to double the amount of streams that we had in about 3 months, right? We were able to double their streams completely, and a big part of it was the chatbots. So musicians is one thing, right? What else have we done with it? We've done med spas, right? We've done a lot with the med spa space. And what I'll show you here is what's really, really valuable with the med spas is that a lot of them have the front desk, right? And what's great about the front desk is that they're very personable, but they're also very expensive. They only work certain hours. Sometimes they get busy. And so you're actually able to replicate their front desk, and you're able to even include a picture. We include the real name of the person from the front desk. So it becomes an extension of that business, of that practice, right? We've done it for Spotify apps. We've done it for, you can see over here, this was another med spa. We've done it for live events and a politician, right? Some of you guys have seen this one because we've sold these as well. But this is actually something that we utilize to help someone break into, run his very first campaign. Right, and so you can see there was a bunch of things that we had in here, including some of his goals. We were able to, list links to videos and links to donation campaigns and things like that. So it worked in the political space as well. We've done some really cool things with our education bot, and so this is just something that we kind of beta tested, but it's a platform that allowed people to come in and basically watch videos from all these different topics. What else did we do? What else have we done on here? So let's see. I think it would be cool to take a look at this home services one, right? Because what we did with the home services is let's go back to our original one. I want to scroll down here to the bottom too. Where is our home services one? And the reason that I thought that this would be so valuable is because you can do things that are very like dynamic, right? They don't have to be the same. And let's just hop in here and take a look at the home services one. So when we gave them a survey, right, we actually asked them questions, and based on these questions, the bot would actually spit out different answers. And so we actually asked them a variety of questions that were all pertaining to the home services industry, right? Their hot water, their heater, things like that, their air conditioning. And so they were able to actually ask, the bot was able to ask questions and kind of diagnose a problem and also prescribe a solution as well. And so this was just a very kind of useful tool, because a lot of times people didn't want to actually call in and have these conversations, or they would call in and it would be out of hours. And so you can do all of this variety of things for these different industries, and it's really about just kind of getting creative about the tools that are available to you. So when I think about that, like, you can really imagine all the different industries that you can impact with chatbots, and it's really limitless to who you can target, because most of them don't have a chatbot. I mean, 95% of businesses don't have a messenger assistant on their Facebook, nor do they have it, a text opt-in number, nor do they have, a call-in opt-in number, which are all of these extensions of this same service. But what's great about these is that they are ripe for the picking, and if you are excited about bringing these automated tools to businesses in 2019, there's going to be a ton that are going to be excited to work with you. Hopefully that opened your eyes to what's possible with chatbots, and it shows you what's capable when you actually utilize this particular tool in a variety of industries. And so what we're going to do on this next video, on the second one, is actually show you something that's really unique to chatbots, and that's the demo bot. So go check it out.